Hey everyone, so you probably heard yesterday that our digital advertising billboard had gone live in Manchester City Centre, which is very exciting. So I thought, what a better time than to come on and have a little chat with you all. So don't worry, I'm not going to stop, bleating on about our products and why you should buy them and all that kind of thing. I thought it'd be really good just to have a little chat about something that I put on my page today. I was planning on having a curly blue and a spray tan, but life gets in the way, so we'll just ignore that. So on the page today, you might have seen a post that I put on there about skincare routine and the order that you would apply it. And after I put that on the page, the amount of people that were messaging me like, what do you mean there's that many different types of skincare that you put on your face? What do you mean that there's that many different steps that you can do for applying skincare onto your face? Literally, soap, water, moisturiser, out the door. So I thought it'd be good to just revisit it a little bit and just go over it in a little bit more order. I'm going to talk about the steps. I'm not really going to go into the best products for each step. That really depends on the individual skin type of each of you. My skin type is completely different than the rest. What works on me doesn't work on everybody. So it's really important that we get to know what works on each individual person. And it's always good to sort of mix your ingredients a little bit as well. That's why I always think, there's even brands, I've got a brand, but even one brand never fits all. Different ingredients work well together. And we'll do some more posts in the future about what ingredients work well together, what doesn't work particularly well, what's good for different skin types and different skin conditions. But today we're just going to sort of talk about how we would apply them and how we would layer them. So we're going to think about an AM and a PM routine. So AM, first thing, we need to start with a cleanse. We need to get a really blank canvas, don't we? Get the skin a really good cleanse. So, you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you think, that PM routine, it's working, it's doing its job. I've got this beautiful glow, my skin's, this sheen. It's not, it's sweat. You need to get it off. So we need to cleanse in the morning. It's really important as well that we are double cleansing in the evening. So the reason why we would double cleanse in the evening is because the first cleanse, either with an oil or a balm, is going to help just to remove any makeup, any SPF, any pollutants, just everything from the day. The second cleanse is going to really clean the skin. So it's really important that we're doing that double cleanse in the evening, because you're going to, even if you're not wearing makeup in the day, there's going to be something on your skin. There's going to be pollutants on your skin. There's going to be SPF on your skin. You're going to sweat throughout the day. It's just really important that you are just doing that double cleanse in the evening. And it's just going to make sure we've got that blank canvas and the products that we're using afterwards and the steps that we're using afterwards are going to be working well. If you like using a mask, so maybe an enzyme or a clay or just a mask that you're going to put on your skin, you're going to leave it for 5 or 10 minutes, then you're going to wash it off. Now's the time that you want to be doing that. You don't need to do that every day. Twice a week is adequate, really. Every day, especially with some of the enzyme ones, it can just be a bit abrasive on the skin. So twice a week, perfect. Then you want to be thinking about a toner. So toner is just going to help to restore the skin's pH and even lower it a little bit. So a really good toner is definitely something that you want to be thinking about incorporating into your skincare regime. Next thing, so put your hand up if you wear an eye gel or a cream. The amount of people that I speak to that do not use an eye gel or a cream, and I'm shocked. The skin underneath the eye is the thinnest area of skin on the body. It needs some TLC. We need to be incorporating that into the regime. And it's important that we do that before we're thinking about serums and moisturisers and things like that, so that we know that it's getting absorption into the skin. Especially, things like oils as well. If you put an oil into the skin, it's got bigger molecules. It's not going to absorb deep into the skin then, is it? Next thing is a serum. So there's a few different serums that you can use. Serums have smaller molecules so that they can absorb deeper into the skin. So they're particularly good for skin conditions. So they've usually got active ingredients in them. So they might contain a vitamin C, for example. It removes free radicals from the skin. It's an antioxidant. Or they might contain hyaluronic acid. A really good tip for hyaluronic acid is it's a humectant, so it really retains water. So if you were to dampen the skin or spritz, if you do a spritz, put the hyaluronic acid on, then spritz, it's really going to retain extra moisture in the skin. After your serums, now they've absorbed nicely, you want to be thinking about a moisturiser or an oil So if you particularly oily skin, You might not want to use an oil on the skin. You might find that a water-based moisturiser is going to be a little bit better on your skin. And the moisturisers, the way that they work is they work like a barrier on the skin. So they work just to help just to seal all the goodness into the skin that we've put into the skin already. Then you may want to use a retinol in the evening, not in the day. It makes your skin sun sensitive in the evenings. So you can always start off with a retinol. There's different sort of percentages that you can use. The percentage that you use depends really on the condition that you're using it for, whether it's just a little bit of anti-aging or whether you've got pigmentation in the skin at all. You may want to just start off using them sort of once a week and building them up really. They can sometimes make the skin a little bit sensitive, they can make the skin a little bit dry, they can make the skin a little bit sun sensitive. So that leads me on nicely to the most important part. So SPF. So I speak to people and they'll say, well, you know, got an SPF in my moisturiser, or my foundation's got an SPF, you know, 15, great. You need to be wearing a 30 on your skin really. It's the biggest thing you can do to prevent aging in the skin. So you can have Botox, as much Botox if you want, but if you're not looked after your skin, you're not going to get the full results that you're wanting from these treatments. So you're just wasting your money. Using an SPF is the most important step. It's going to really protect your skin from the UVA and the UVB rays. Also, you know, even when it's not sunny outside, those rays are still there. The rays are coming through your windows. You want to be using it all the time. Maybe not a 50 in the summertime, but definitely you want to be thinking about using, you know, maybe a 30 or something like that in the day, every day. Nice facial one, something that's not too tacky, it's not too sticky. You don't want something on your skin that feels too tacky, because sometimes it just makes you feel like you're sweating a little bit. Something that primes the skin nicely that you can put your makeup on top at.